How we all doing? So we're about a little more than a week from the big day. Um, just wanted to kind of come on here and share a little bit that I don't know if people can grasp or how they will grasp this, but it's something that I teach a lot about at work, and that's leadership or setting the tone for setting an example. I think a lot of people out here would rather just follow the crowd or follow everybody that's doing whatever in front of them instead of looking at things around you and just being able to do what you feel is best for you. And if you look around, I mean, if you just walk outside and just kind of like, I don't know, maybe have a conversation with your neighbors or just the people around you, you'll probably see that a lot of that's probably true. Right? You know, we all get into trends. We all get into um, finding out what everybody else is doing and what they're up to and how they're going about life and this and that and everything else. And we're so worried about what each other is doing that we forget about just doing what's best for you because it's best for you. Now, I understand that we should all be part of a team, right? We should all be part of have a team dynamic and build team and go by faith in each other, right? The relationships that we're involved in, people at work, our neighbors, our friends, our family, right? You know, we want to know how they're doing. We want to know what they're up to and where their life is going and so forth because we want to support them and we want to encourage them, right? But at the same time, we should also be an example. We should also show those people that we have the basic skills that's necessary for understanding the basic realm of leadership and what it is to be a good example. Now, uh, there's a lot more things that go into that. Um, leading your kids down a good path, teaching them the right ways, making sure they know what's right and what's wrong. Um, Showing your brothers and your sisters and your mom and your dad, your coworkers, your neighbors, that you're a decent person. That if they call upon you for help with something, or if they need you for something, or if they just want to call and check up on you and see what's new, that you will, that you'll answer it. Or if they send you a text, right? I understand that we're all busy. I understand it's the holiday season. I understand we all have work and stuff going on. But there is still those things that are in play that we all should follow when it comes to being the example that everybody would want to follow, or that would want to know how they're doing it, know why they're doing it. I mean, it's not that you have to answer those questions, but when you're an example and when you're displaying good leadership skills and when you're going down a good path that could potentially send other people down the good path too, maybe you should listen, pay attention, ask some questions, find out the reasons why. something that I'm learning with the people in my life is the people that I wrapped my life around. And most of them could care less what I'm doing. And that's cool. But I'm setting the example for myself. And I'm not scared to examine myself and look at where I'm going in life. We should all take a tone for seeing where we're going in life. And is this a good example setting experience? Being the good example for going down good paths. It's not always going to be gentle. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be unicorns and horseshoes. But when you see a good example, when you see somebody that's doing good, and not just following the crowd, and not just doing what everybody else is doing, maybe that's somebody that you would want to have in your life. Maybe they're setting a good example. Maybe they're teaching love and kindness and compassion, and maybe they're coming from a place of good intentions. Maybe they want hope, peace, and love to reign in their lives. Maybe they're going to work every day and not coming up with excuses and not worrying about what everybody else is thinking of them and doing all these other trends and getting involved in all this stuff that everybody else is doing. Maybe they're just doing their own thing and it's working for them. But that's just the pure and simple logic of this. Society, I think, is losing grasp very quickly on what a good path is. And I think it's going to really take somebody doing the whole golf ball to a temple thing, you know, hitting that golf ball from 400 yards away and smacking someone in the temple to really get the ball rolling. But anyways, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope you're all doing well. Just your man on the other side of the box, just wishing you all well, and just thought I'd come on and speak a little bit. It's been a little while. But just know I love you. We'll talk soon. Until then.